Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Hello and welcome to M.Shakir. Today we will discuss the principles of screen programming in our module pool programming series. So let's begin. First of all, let's find the objective of this video. In this video, we will understand the PBO and PI, that are the process before output and the process after input events. After that, we will go through how to add ABAP dictionary screen elements, what are the ABAP dictionary screen elements role in the screen programming, and after that, last but not least, we will create and process screens according to the SAP module pool programming. Let's move on. Let's I introduce the what are the screens and what are the purpose of screen. So SAP introduces SAP screens for the container of other screen elements like button, like tab control and tab strips. Other than that, screens are the objects that you can use to display or enter information in a proper manner by using input field and output field, list item, etc. It's mean that we use the screens for our information update, and we can find our information saved in the database via screen, and we can update or delete our information of database via screen. So also the main role in this processes of update or delete data are the input fields and output fields. Other than that, list items are also the important part of screen programming. Let's move on. The screens are the main source of interaction between user and ABAP program. It is a self-explanatory that the screen via screen a user interact with the ABAP program because the user enter his desired query or his desired information he required for the business process. So the main source of interaction between user and the ABAP program is the screen. After that, the screen make control on data entry by using dictionary checks. So at this point, we come to know that every information saved in the SAP ABAP database via screen are controlled via the ABAP dictionary checks. It means that if a user wants to save the master record of any object like material, like sale, or like customer or vendor or any other master data, so he will control, he will secure, or he will have the confidence that the data he is entering is consistent, mean no duplication exists in the after his entry into the screen. So in the linkage between screen and the database are very controlled via the ABAP dictionary checks. We will discuss and we will explore all the things what we are discussing here right now in this slide. We will do practical demo live on the system, each and every point and each and everything we have discussed here. So after that, the main feature of screen is that it's allow the user friendly dialog with push button, table control, tab strip control and other attractive elements. It's mean that the push button, you already familiar with this in every screens, that there are the push button which do some tasks or which perform some specific task or call screen or something else. After that, table control and tab strip control. We will discuss in detail, because you don't know what the table control and tab strip control if you are a beginner. So we will discuss all both the main elements of screen programming in detail later in other videos. Let's move on. So let's do some practical demo of these points in as a general overview of screens. So let's go straight to the system. So I am calling the sale order screen via VA03 transaction code. So then we will explore what are the screen and what are the objects or what are the elements of a screen. So if you are as you are seeing that we have the order input field. Let's go back first. Again I call the sale order information display screen. So if you observe these the elements of the screen of display sale order, that you can find here. Here is menu bar exists. If we discuss this in the term of Microsoft Windows, so in SAP there is a menu, and after this there is a bar which is already a part of screen programming. We will discuss how to manage these menu and how to manage the bar of a screen. After that you can the name of the description of a screen exists, like here display sale order initial screen. After this some push button exist. These 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. There are the six push button exist which redirect or which facilitate the display sale order screen. So after that the order which is definitely is a sale order number. So because this is the display screen of sale order, so the user have to enter the sale order number which he will want to display, which he want to get information of the particular display order. So if he doesn't know what is the sale order number, the orders button, the list of sale orders button will facilitate accordingly. So I randomly find a number, sale order number, that is 5354. Let's enter 5354 and go straight to the display sale order screen, and then we will examine or we will find what are the screen elements, further screen elements exist in the screen of display sale order. In this screen, if we examine the sections of screen, that SAP created the header section and the middle section and the last section, which is the all item section, which is a detail of item section, and the middle section is item overview, and the first and the very important section, that is a header section. So also there are the different type of tab exist. We can also create our customized tab, and we will do some customized programming for the tab, and we will create although some specific and very attractive screen, this like SAP Standard scheme, in the customization of our screen programming later in this series of videos. So we examine all the things and we find as a general overview of the screen, what are the screen and how what are the elements exist in SAP Standard screen. So let's move on back to our slide. So let's discuss the strengths of a screen. The strength of screen, we already discussed that the data entry with consistency check exists, table control and the tab strip control exist. And we also have the we have also explored the tab strip control, as in the sale order screen, display screen, different type of tab exist. Also in the detail section of item detail section, we find this type of control that is called table control. If we move again, that this type of control is a table control. This type of control is a table control. And also if we go to the to explore the tab strip control, this type of tab exists. These type of tab exists are called the tab strip control. Hope you got my point. Let's move back to slide. The sequence of a screen event. This is the most important thing, that what are the sequence of screen events occurs when the screen called via T code, and what are the role of different sections of different elements of screen programming or module programming, because there are the three basic characters which are playing a very important role for displaying data or for any type of CAD operations. So we will discuss each and everything later in this series. For now, you can find the three main role of screen events. First of all, the program, and the second thing is where the ABAP, the second character is ABAP program, which uses the ABAP runtime system, and the first one is and the screen programming section or DINPro section, which is using the DINPro processor, and the ABAP program, which is using the ABAP processor. After that, the main and the very important character which plays an important role is our database, because without database no information have the validity, has the credibility to show into the screen. So these are the main three characters of screen programming. We will discuss each and every section of each character detail in this series. Let's move on. The sequence of screen events. Let's as a general overview, let's discuss that the first of all, the ABAP program called via T code. In the second step, the program which T code called gives some input parameter, as we saw in the sale order screen, that it was asking for some input parameter to show the sale order, and when we give the sale order number, it's go straight to the step number 3. The user enters on the selection screen as we enter the sale order number, and the fourth step, input transfer to the ABAP processing block. So when we enter the sale order number, the input we give the sale order number is transferred to the ABAP processing block. In the fifth step, there is some sequence typo error, so let's ignore it. The next step is the ABAP processing block get data from database and transfer data to the interface structure. It is a self-explanatory. After that, PBO process before output executed. So main important sections or main important events of ABAP program are the PBO and PAI. So PBO and PAI are the DINPro events, not the ABAP program, but it interacts with the ABAP program. It's get the data from ABAP program and also give the data to the ABAP program, and ABAP processing block process the data and give the and behave accordingly. So let's discuss PBO process. It's called process before output. In this step, it's executed the data, then transfer data from the structure to the screen and displayed. So after getting data from the database, it's transferred to the structure to the screen and displayed. So in this manner, we saw the information, all the information into the particular screen of particular sale order in another screen, as we saw this type of screen. So this screen is another screen, and the first screen is also another screen. So after PBO process before output executed, that's if I do something, if I change something, if I interact anything in this screen, the PAI will executed. So PAI, it's mean the process after input execute, a process after input. The process after input executed after any user input, such as menu entry, checking the push button, or so on. It's mean that if I select any option, the PI will executed. If I select any each and every single dot of this screen, the PI process after input will be executed, and the it behave according to the block of PI. So let's move on. Screen elements attribute. So let's first find go to the screen, and we will create some customized screen, and we will discuss the screen attribute specifically, so you will understand what are the screen elements attribute. So mainly for now there are three type of attribute exist: static and cannot be changed dynamically, initially static and can be changed dynamically. Number second category is, and the third category is dynamic, that can only be changed dynamically. So it's mean that the, let's say, admin program, maybe the program is have the type of static, it cannot be changed dynamically, and the screen number, it is also the static, cannot be changed dynamically, so and so on. Let's see the size or the whole data or some other attribute can only be changed dynamically but not static. So let's straight go to the system and create a simple start of building a screen, because we have to explore the screen element attribute. So let's go straight to the system. So the first step is to go to the SE38 transaction and create an ABAP program with the type of module pool. Let's select ZSK SO import and then click on the create button. Also we have to give some description. Let's give very quickly input, okay, says screen import, and here the most important thing is we have to select the type of program, that is the module pool program. So let's we have to select this type of program, okay. Let's select module pool and then click on the save, click on the local object. If we don't want to transfer this object, the system will take time to navigate. Here it is. Now we just have to activate this program and then leave. After that, so the first step is to go to the SE38 and create a program by specifying it the type of program as a module pool program, as a module pool. So in the second step, we have to go to the transaction SE51, and here we have to give the same name as we have mentioned, as we have created in the SE38 transaction. We have to give the same name, okay, and we can give any type of screen number except some sequence of 99 and other, which is reserved for some for the standard, for SAP standard programs. Also we have given the number of screen is 1000, and then click on the create button. Also here we also have to give some description, sale order input, and then click on the here the three tabs exist: attribute, element list, and the flow logic. We will discuss flow logic in detail, and we will also discuss what are the elements. For now, let's go straight to the layout of the screen. As we have discussed, the layout is used to design the screen. So the image and of the screen is created in the layout editor. So here we can create any type of any sort of screen, any type of customized screen in this layout editor. I select an input field, and also we select some label. So let's name both of them. Let's sale order, let's copy it out because we will give the same. Also let's name it and give it okay, like this. We give something. Here it is. Now we have created a single elements of this of a screen, and let's explore the attributes of this input field. Let's we have to press the F2 button, or we can also have to okay, we have to select the sale order and then click on the screen attribute button. Let's okay, here it is. Now you can see that the different type of attributes of this particular field, that is sale order field, we have created. Different type of attribute are showing, so we have to fix it out accordingly, and we will discuss all the things later in this ABAP module pool programming series. So here it is. Now you have idea of what are the screen fields or screen fields attribute. So let's back to our slide. That here admin, type, size, sequence, and settings. So screen attribute have different type of attributes, that the dictionary, program, display, all the these different type of attributes are the have So all these attribute of screen have some category. Let's these are the these are the size category, which is mentioned here. This is a general attribute, and so on. We'll discuss each and everything later in this series. So let's move on. Defining and creating screen. As we have defined the so defining and creating screen. For the creating screen, we have explored that we have to first go to the SE38 and create a program, and after that we have to go to the SE51 and then create the program with the same name by giving the screen number. So this is the first step what we have done, that is set the general attribute like screen number and SSC number etc. We have also done this. After that, by using layout editor, design the layout of screen. We also explored the layout editor. After that, assigning the screen elements to proper dictionary field. We will do practical later in this series. After that, we have to manage the flow logic according to the requirement. So these two steps we will discuss in detail in a separate videos of assigning the screen element of dictionary field and how to perform checks on the screen element in the separate videos. So let's move on. Data visibility. Data visibility is also an important part in screen programming or module programming. So let's have a general overview of data visibility, and we will create a program and we will do some practical example. Then we will explore the data visibility practically. There are for now, let's discuss two type of processor involved in screen programming. We already discussed that the ABAP processor control the program flow within a module, and the DIN processor control the flow logic and the prepared data to be displayed on the screen. So the data and the two processor have their own role, that the ABAP processor control the flow of the program, not the flow of the screen, but the DIN Pro processor control the flow logic and the sequence of screens, and also it prepare the data to display on the screen. The next thing is the sets of data. There are two sets of data are visible. One type of data are the global field that are maintained and defined in top include. Let's say we are going to create an application of any for customer invoice creating generation. So if it's involve the different type of screen, so we have to maintain some global fields which will be available for all the screen. So the data will be available for all the screen in the particular application, and all the screen will be shared and will use the top include, the same top include. After that, let's discuss the local fields that are used to retrieve data and to display on the screen. Each and every screen has some local fields and have some local structure or local internal table. So then each screen have some private fields that used to display the data on the screen. So hope you learned something new from this video, and you have some initial concept what are the screen and how we can create a screen, and what are the general overview, what are the attributes, and what are the characters involved in screen programming. So let's meet into another new informative video. If you like this video, do click on the like button. Also, if you are new to my channel, do subscribe to my channel. So Bye for now. Take care. Bye bye.